Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 27 of my GregTech New Horizons playthrough. This episode might be a little different than the last. It's mostly going to be an update video because I have already kind of recorded and edited down at episode 27. I was about to upload it to YouTube and just did not like it. So I scrapped it. We will use some of the clips from that edit to kind of explain some of the stuff we did and just go around the base and just kind of give brief updates. So I started to, at the end of the last episode, you can see that some time has gone by up here to the top left. I think we left the episode at 2 years and 112 days. So I have spent some time in this world. Some of it was just kind of AFK processing down some stuff. But I also did some other stuff. Let's see here if I can refresh my memory. We did some Twilight Forest stuff. I recorded it all. We killed the Naga. We killed the Lich, which we can show some clips of that here.
He is in. Oh, you know what? Let's heal up real quick. Oh, what? I didn't know he could do that. Oh no. What? Why does he keep going out there? Is he gonna come back? Oh god. Ugh. We did it. What the heck? I've never seen him leave this place. Alright, so there's the trophy, some scales, and a yellow heart. Got him. I already forgot how to do it. Alright, so now it's this. Alright, so there's the big hollow hill. Let's go to this Lich tower. Try to do this. Oops. Oh god. What is this? Oh, this is where you get a lot of... Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh god. This isn't good. Oh, I think this is the boss room, maybe. Yep, okay. I think we gotta knock these balls at him and kill these dudes. Boom. I think that's what we do, right? We just knock them back. Oh, okay, there we go. Did I do it? Yep, I think I did. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Alright. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Right there. Yes! We did it. So that is the Lich Tower done. Nice.
So yeah, that was pretty fun. Just kind of fighting those bosses. They're not all that difficult. I don't have the best gear, so you guys can see that it wasn't really all that difficult. The Naga did like leave the area. I didn't know it could do that, but that was cool. Where's the quest line for that? I forgot now. Right here. So yeah, we completed this quest, which was very easy. We completed these quests. We already did a bunch of mining, so that was easy stuff. we created our first wand, which is cool. We can get into Thaumcraft now. We got our Thaumanomicon. We did, oh, this is just explaining warp and warp effects. So in this mod pack, there is like a couple different types of warp, right? Like temporary and permanent, if I'm understanding correctly. And the more warp you get, kind of the scarier things become. Like it starts off with fake explosions, or wait, no, it starts off with a message. You'll get a little message down in your chat box. And then the fake explosions can be kind of alarming. You'll be in your base and you'll just hear like a creeper explosion. You're like, what happened? Or a machine explosion. So that could be fun, but it gets into, if you get down to here, it'll spawn a wither. I hope that doesn't happen. Fake wither and inventory scramble, that could be really annoying, but I think there's ways of maybe pacifying some of this warp. I don't know. I don't know that much about Thaumcraft. I've used it here and there, haven't gotten very far into it. I've done some infusion crafting back in the day, but never in this mod pack. So I think the next step to doing Thaumcraft is getting our thaumometer and scanning all of our stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen that a million times. In order to do so, I need to get a diamond lens. And this brings me to kind of what maybe I want to do this episode. This might be a crazy way of trying to get diamonds, but I think it's kind of a cool way to get diamonds. I believe you can make industrial diamonds from a bunch of soybeans, some flint dust, and a block of charcoal. So I almost want to automate this process and see how many industrial diamonds we can get at some point. But there's quite a few processes. So you compress the soybeans into plant balls, and then you make a bio ball with your plant balls and flint dust in a mixer. And with that plant ball, you compress it down, plant ball. You compress the bio balls that you make down into compressed bio ball. And with the compressed bio ball and the block of charcoal, you can make a bio chunk in the assembler. And this is the highest voltage requirement, I think, is MV. So we need an MV assembler, which we do have right there. And then with the bio chunk, you can put that in the blast furnace with MV power, which we have, and copper nickel coils. And it takes 60 seconds, which we can do this. So one bio chunk in the blast furnace will get you a cold chunk. And with that cold chunk, you can, compress it down into an industrial diamond. And we need 9 of these to make a block of industrial diamonds, which goes through the compressor again. And then we can cut this into plates. That gets us 9 plates. And then with those plates, we'll actually need to make a laser engraver. We do not have that yet. Wait, no, we just need the lathe, right? Yeah, okay, no, just kidding. We don't even need that yet. You take 1 plate and make it into the diamond lens. So that's probably a crazy way of going about getting that. I don't have 9 diamonds. I'm sure I could probably get 9 diamonds, but I kind of want to just try this route. So this might be something we do in this episode after we kind of go through our updates. So let's run a couple clips of what we've done in the previous episode that I deleted, because there's quite a bit. I'm going to spoil some of it here. So we kind of built this room here, and you can maybe see what I've been using it for. Yeah, we're making crops. Probably earlier than I really need to, but I was trying to find some AFK stuff to do while I didn't have a lot of time to record, so I built this room. Before we get to the farming room, I wanted to kind of show a few more clips of what I did on the episode that I deleted. So I noticed that I was using steam machines still quite a bit, and I figured I might as well make them a little bit faster and make them into their high pressure version, so I went through and upgraded all the Steam machines that I am still currently using. Now that we have more machines and things kind of running automatically, we don't have a ton of stuff running automatically yet, but we have some stuff running automatically, and our EBF takes up a good amount of steam. I wanted to upgrade our steam production, and in order to do so, I figured I might as well make a cutting machine to make the steel casings on the steam boilers a little bit more efficient. So here's our first cutting machine. So lately we've been kind of running on a steam, so obviously we can upgrade our steam production to the next size of steam boilers. This will make steam a bit faster, but also consume fuel a little bit faster. So now our bottleneck is most likely creosote, which we can solve in the near future, but for right now, it should do just fine for what we got going on. And with the upgraded steam, I kind of upgraded our spruce production. I was doing like the 2x2 big spruce trees and then cutting them down with the lumber axe. Now I'm just going to right click on these crop sticks when they are fully grown. Now, in order to progress further in our MV chapter, one of the machines that I want to work towards is the MV assembler. So we're familiar with the assembler, our LV assembler. It's a little bit, it's the same. It's just it has 9 slots instead of 6, and then it obviously has a little bit more recipes that you can make in it due to the power tier. So LV versus MV. So we made our first MV assembly machine. I also finally made our MV extruder, so this really doesn't finish the quest because you got to make all the little plates, but we can now make fluid pipes and other pipes way cheaper, as you can see here. All right, I think that's enough update clips from previous. Let's get into current. I think so. We built this room, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to put in it. I just built a room, and I decided to get into crops to get some sticky reed or stick reed. Stick reed gets you rubber, basically. What is it? Stick reed? No, reed. Yeah. So yeah, this basically gets you um, it gets you rubber, sticky resin. So I started to breed the crops, and uh, this is bad, but so I started just kind of breeding crops, and the way you do that is just kind of the same way as the as other crop mods, except for IC2 crops are a little bit more finicky. They get those weeds that you just saw there, and if the weeds go unattended, it can spread throughout your entire little farming area and kill all your plants. So I decided to kind of do this off camera because it does take quite some time to get things leveled up and all that. And I know there's machines for that, and we're going to get to that. But we did, however, get some sugar beets, which is good for oxygen. These are tomatoes. I think these are rape, which is a cool name for a plant. But I think they're actually this in real life. It's called that as well, and it's what canola oil is made out of. But I think in the new version, I saw that they're going to update this name, so they're going to name it canola. So that's cool. And then we got just cactus here. So these are just kind of some of the things that I've gotten through trying to, and weeds again, trying to get stickweed. But there is a machine that I think can help us out, and that is the Crop Matron. And I think we're going to get into this a little bit today. So it's going to require a little bit of crafting, which we can do. This is all easy peasy stuff. And it runs off of LV power. So I think there's nothing ran to this room yet. And I think I'm going to pipe in steam and run some steam turbines to run that Crop Matron. And I think I'm going to need to move the water source out to the middle edges here. Or maybe I'll move it to the corners because I actually have carpenter block right here with some glowstone. That's why this is a torch-free room. So yeah, let's get into making that Crop Matron. I don't think I used the Crop Matron in my last playthrough, so that's a new machine to me, so I might have to figure all that out. I need to get steam ran over here and water ran over here, and we should be good to go. So let me get a few things ready here, and I will bring you back, and we will discover the world of crops, IC2 crops. All right, so I went and put some fertilizer in here, and I did find out that we can just throw a battery in here for now, and this should last about 2 hours. Let's see what this does. So I got to put a hoe in here? No? It's doing something. I don't know what this does, man. Let's try to put some crops down. Does it make them grow quicker? Is that all it does? Probably should have read the tooltip. All right, so back in the quest book, it looks like we did this. It looks like we're actually going to need this guy, the crop harvester. So, and it says you'll need a crop analyzer in it if you want to harvest the optimal time, which I think we are going to want to do that for stickweed. So we're also going to have to look into this bad boy right here. Yeah, this is a little bit more complicated, but I think we can handle it. Hey, it did it. Alright, so we have a crop harvester. Check that out. I'm just gonna let this run for a little bit, I guess. Alright, so we made the crop harvester, and it's been running for a little bit. Somehow I got tiny cactus. Really? How did I get tiny cactus? Does that sometimes give tiny cactus? I don't know. That's weird. But yeah. So I am going to let this run for a little while. And in the quest book, it wants us to make this guy next. And I think that was one of the things we were going to need for the stick read anyways. So let's just go ahead and make this. We pretty much can. We got stuff for this. So let's go make that crop analyzer deal. Crop hidden analyzer. So this crop analyzer, I think it is a pretty nifty gadget. You have to go into your controls and search for like the side inventory key that it says on the tooltip of the crop analyzer, and just I set that to semicolon for now because it didn't have any conflicts, I guess. I got it on the first try somehow, but yeah. So if you hit the semicolon or the side inventory button, it brings up this little what do you want to call it? Crop calculator. It'll calculate the percent chance you have at getting certain crops when you breed them with the forage shown there. I think that's something that you can probably get on the wiki, but pretty cool to get it in game. All right, so it's been a little bit, and we have our crop harvester here, and it was getting us a small cactus or tiny cactus or whatever it's called. And like the quest book said, you got to put one of these bad boys in there, and this allows it won't harvest the crop until it's fully grown, I guess is what this does in here. But it also, if you right click on it, can scan your crops, but you need to do it 4 times in here, and then you got a fully scanned seed bag. So it's not the best. I think there's definitely a better solution down the road here, this guy. So we might want to make that soon. This also explains kind of the stats on the crops, but we need HV circuits for this, so we're not there yet, but we can get there soon. But for now, I mean, you got to keep this charged. It'll only scan 10 crops, so I might just use this for now, and then throw it in here as needed. But I also hooked this up with a steam turbine and ran a steam line down here as well. So this is all automatic. I tried to put these crops that don't go on crop sticks in these lots here, but this only harvests crops that are on crop sticks. So yeah, I am gonna kind of leave the episode here. I'm gonna do some work around here. I think next episode we're gonna progress through MV a little bit more, and yeah, see where we get to. So I am working on the audio. Somebody commented to download, what was it called? Voice Meter Banana. I did download that and played with it for a little bit. Try to use my mic that I have, but I gotta mess around with the settings a little bit more, watch some tutorials on it. I'm very much a noob when it comes to this kind of stuff, so it's all a learning process. So yeah, just bear with me. I will work out the audio. I know it sounds terrible. I am very sorry, but yeah, maybe next episode we'll have some more crops I really want sticky read. So yeah, thank you for watching episode 27 here, and I look forward to seeing you guys in episode 28. Bye bye.